All right, it is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. I'm here in Santa Ana, California at Lyon Air Museum for Hot Rods on the Tarmac. I've covered this one twice in the past. It is all pre-1952 hot rods and customs. Great stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else. Also, they have the museum, and I know they currently have a microcar exhibit going on, and I've owned a few microcars over the years, so I'm really interested to check that out. Plus, they have the great airplanes that are in the museum as well. So this is just a fantastic show. First of two shows today. We got Glendale Cruise Night tonight, so that's coming up. Then after that, it's the Great Pacific Northwest trip as an airplane goes by. All right, so usually what I do, I film the cars as they're getting ready to go in. Once they start letting them in, they bring them in groups. I get the cars rolling in so you can hear them, see them moving and stuff like that. Yeah, very nice 40 Deluxe coupe, much nicer than mine, which I'm hoping to get to soon. I keep saying that. I moved it to a better spot in my backyard to work on it the other day. But mine needs a little help. It doesn't look this good, I'll tell you that. Beautiful car. So tonight we got Glendale Cruise Night on Brand Boulevard. So I'll be out there filming that. I got to get there really early for the roll-ins because that whole street fills up with spectators. If anybody's ever been to that show or watched the video on the show, it is very hard to film towards the end of that video due to the size of the crowds. Monday, so Sunday I'm taking tomorrow off. Monday I am off on my Pacific Northwest trip with the daughter. Wednesday night, viewer suggested, we have Portland International Raceway, what do they call it, the Hot Summer Nights cruise, and there is drag racing involved, and it is Corvette night apparently, so we'll be doing that on Wednesday night in Portland. May try to see if there's another thing to film on the way up, possibly a car museum or something. Thursday night I have to be in Seattle for Devo. Tickets for Devo. At some point I have to go to dinner with a friend of mine in Seattle at probably Friday night. I got Navy friends up there, I got scooter friends up there, and I do have a few relatives up there, so that's going to be interesting. That Saturday I will be at Puyallup, Washington at the fairgrounds filming Good Guys. So we're just going to do one day at Good Guys because I don't think my daughter could handle two. And then after that we will be shooting back down I-5. We could find something on that Sunday to film. We will. Keep an eye out. And rolling into the following weekend. First weekend in August, we've got Long Beach Swap Meet on the 3rd. I think that's the only thing I've found so far. Got this Roadster. It's all ready to roll in pretty soon. Like I said, second weekend in August, the 9th, we've got Big Bear Fun Run. And we've also got Pomona Swap Meet on the 10th. August is chock full of events. It's very traditional. We'll be seeing these cars inside as well, and of course, whizzing by once they start letting them all in. I thought I was running late, so I was going to try to get down here at 7. Slept in until 6. Oops. That's sleeping in for me, if you don't know. 6 o'clock is like, man, I'm getting a lot of sleep. Got down here at 7:40. It's about an hour drive from Pasadena to get down here. Beautiful Roadster. I have to look up what else we got for August. End of August, I know we've got Labor Day weekend. We got Ventura Nationals. And then on the day after Ventura Nationals, on the 31st, we have Vista Rod Run. somewhere in the middle of August, we've got, still going to try to do Good Guys in Pleasanton, if possible. The day after that is San Marino Classic. Those are two big workout shows.
I'm sorry you're so upset.
So we got a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel. I put everything on the tentative list. It's always pinned at the top of the comment section shortly after the video posts. You know what my mad plans are for this year and then some of next year. Subject to change. Sometimes I do extra videos, like last night I did the Ruby's Cruise Night in Whittier. Try 5 Club said they were going to be there and said I'll try to make it, and I made it, so that video is on the channel. A couple weeks ago I did Irwindale Reunion at Taco Treat in Arcadia. That was not on the tentative list. And shot it anyway. So yes, like I said, I cleared my yard so I could get the 40 back there. I have a big spot to work on it now. I can start breaking out the parts I've bought for it over the last 4.5 years. Hopefully things will cool down in a couple months. We can start, my kid will be back in school and I can start messing around with it. I did get to run for 5 minutes once, so there is that. Just life has been kind of odd. Over here she got us olds. That's just gorgeous. You don't see these. So he's got the suit. Sweater. I thought it was a suit for a second. I'm blind. And hopefully we'll have, I don't know, we have our smog update of the week. California legislature is on recess until August 18th. So there will be no new news on the bill until then. Just because I needed more inspiration, another 40 coupe.
Well, James offered me when I got my...
Maybe look here. Mine is, if you've never seen it, there's a video on the car from when I got it. Sat in a garage for 50 years, since 1970. 60s high school kids hot rod, house painted like mint green. It's originally a yellow car. It's got a built flathead. And it was in a garage that the other side of the garage where the 27 Buick was had caught on fire. Fortunately, the 40 is pretty just about unscathed. So it's kind of stripped down. It's got like bucket seats from probably some British Roadster. It's got like aftermarket gauges, stuff like that. Switched it to the transmission with the floor shifts, things like that. You expect on a 60s high school hot rod 40. So kind of a neat time capsule. Originally from the San Gabriel Valley area near me. In fact, it's got a Pasadena dealer frame on it. I got it in Temple City, San Gabriel area. And the original owner's daughter contacted me because the original owner saw it in a video. And he told me he was from Temple City. They're the guy who was a kid in the 60s that had it, I should say. And all his story checked out because he told me who he traded it into, and that's the family I got it from. And then when I went through the car, I found a Temple City High School pencil in the back of the car. So everything checked out. So it should be an interesting project. One that I really wish I could have got to earlier. I'm glad I held on to it though. Now I'm in a better spot where I can, if financially and hopefully time-wise can get to it. Even if I leave it the way it is with the 60s budget high school hot rods working on. There's a beautiful car right here. Very nice custom. So that car's coming down.
The world famous Mike Frank.
Yes. That's what they tell me. There we go. We got the Model A with the flatty. More good stuff. Yeah. Now, I had a lot of people bugging me on my 40 over the years. Everybody knows I have it, so I'm like, you know what? I'll get to it. It's like series of events later. I'm like, here we got a beautiful Mercury with chop. So I know I can get in at 9. General public's at 10. I contacted them, so they're gonna let me in with the museum members at 9. Yeah, so we'll film this and then I will go home, get this video hopefully uploaded and all that good stuff today. Even though I've already got another video that went up this morning from last night. So that way I can get Glendale up tomorrow for you guys. Check out the treatment on the back here on the sedan. Not sure if I've seen this one before.
41, all the manufacturers.
There we go, 40. Then my daughter was like, every time I said, maybe I should just sell the 40, my daughter said, no, that's like your holy grail car, keep it. So I did. And even on times where it really could have helped out financially, I held out and said, and I'm really happy I did. Sometimes you just know, like, this is your one shot at owning a car like that. And you just got to stick with it. 5 window. I actually almost bought a 40 coupe right about the time I got out of the Navy in my neighborhood. And I was randomly talking to a guy at a show. And he was telling me about the 40 coupe his buddy bought. It turns out it was the same car way back when. It was kind of weird once I started figuring out what he was talking about. Another 40 coupe, speaking of. Yeah, despite what people believe, I do not make a lot of money doing this. I just like, it was actually 2 years ago, it was like, it seems like it was a lot better a couple of years ago, but I still like doing it. I get a lot of exercise, I meet a lot of cool people, go to a lot of cool shows. You know, you see these guys on there with like 1 million subscribers buying Lamborghinis. That's not me. I say I bought a rusty 67 Satellite, so Hemi goodness. think I've added anything else to the calendar lately other than the Wednesday night in Portland. That was always every year I had it marked to possibly hit Pacific Northwest Good Guys, our 40 coupe. So this is the final year, and saw Devo was playing in Seattle right before then. I said, okay, this is the year. I want to get my kid out on a crazy road trip before she turns 18 in a couple of years and doesn't want to go on a crazy road trip with her dad anymore. So let's do it this year. Actually saw this one rolling down the freeway on the way down here. So I know it wasn't too late. So I overheard the guy say they're going to start letting some of the cars in. I said, I can't get in there until 9. It's like their media thing. They'll let you in at 9 with the members of the museum, which really does help me out. So at least I get an hour of shooting in before it gets even more crowded, I should say. I honestly think this is one of the ones I like to film the most. Obviously the quality of the cars, cool people, airplanes. This year they got microcars, which I do know about, especially having owned a few. BMW Isetta, Vespa 400 car. My father had a Fiat Bianchina. So Ford sedan, trying to figure out where to go. Oh, now I drove off.
It's not dead on, but you know, the car's powder coating goes. Yeah, I think
Yeah, we got a Roadster. Really small block style.
Yeah, when I bought this, it was original, but it had a
Now, last year I shot this. I shot all the cars outside like I'm doing so right now. Totally missed that I walked past Chip Foose. Did not notice until later when I edited the video that I literally walked right past Chip Foose. Man, they let me know about it in the comments. But then I did catch Chip Foose later on inside the show that he was there. So yeah, I was just thinking about that from last year. I also made a note that there is a competitively priced Arco gas station right where you get off the freeway. That's in my car show notes. I have random car show notes for a lot of the car shows, where to park, things like that. And when you drive down here, you get off at Baker Street as the exit off the freeway, off the 55. And despite the name, there is not a guy playing the saxophone right when you get to the freeway. Some of you guys will get that. Like one year I sent my daughter a picture. I said, look at the exit sign that said Baker Street. She got a kick out of it, so. And maybe the city should put a little picture of a saxophone on the street sign. Now, if you didn't get the jokes, just look up Jerry Rafferty Baker Street and you'll figure it out. Merc. I believe this show goes up to 1951, so it covers the lead sled Mercs. As we discuss yacht rock. Makes total sense. Dodge pickup. Okay, I think we're gonna have to. I got like a few more cars. I think I'm gonna start going the other way to get some of the roll-ins. Let's get these last two. There's like maybe 5 or 6 cars. But if I want to get the roll-ins, I gotta start walking the other way. That's what happened last year. Yeah, they're starting to roll in. I missed the first group going in. Sorry about that, guys. One of these days I'll learn how to film a car wreck. We'll get the second group on, so it's all fine. All right, they're bringing up the next group. I think that last group was the first group. I can't run that fast. Get up there. So I know they have to bring them in groups due to because it's basically they have to drive down a runway. It's the backside of John Wayne Airport here in Orange County. And so they have to wait for air traffic to stop. All the planes taxiing. A lot of private jets on this side of the airport. As you will see when we get in there, if you haven't watched this before or attended the event. How you doing? This was on the same day as Glendale last year as well. Last year I went to an estate sale in Glendale before I went to Glendale Cruise Night and bought some stuff as well. I mean, for a very busy day. We're waiting to go in. We got a Jaguar. Alright, they're taking the second group. We missed the first one. Okay, we still got the whole show to show you inside. I promise you it's spectacular. You're going to want to stick around for it. If you like airplanes, military vehicles, and microcars. I bet you there's at least one microcar that's on loan by somebody I know. I bet. Very possible. Filming is I can open up my phone and look up the tentative list while we're doing this. I'm a madman. Alright, here we go. August, which one am I missing here? Oh, El Segundo Main Street Car Show, August 16th. And that's another 2 shows in one day deal. That one, my sister and my stepfather are gonna come out for that one. So we're gonna, it's actually my stepfather's birthday that day. And the flashback car show is in Glendora that same night. So 2 in one day, August 16th. So that should be interesting. That's how I filmed it last year. Funny story, last year I didn't know that the Glendora show was a night show. I went home, edited the El Segundo video. While I was doing that, I was looking online and realized the Glendora show was an evening show. Got the first video up and then shot straight out to Glendora. Covered that one. That Jag. I think they're running it as like a blocker for the cars rolling in. This was a guy that had needed a push start, so I got time to bring you some of the cars that are in the parking lot. Well, we'll wait to get in at 9 o'clock. Start with this Woody. The double cab Volkswagen. I've seen this one around over the years.
He has his own rule book. He doesn't
Various shows. Chevy pickup. So if you like the Tri-5s, you got to watch the Ruby's Whittier video from last night, by the way. Majority of that show was Tri-5s. I didn't even bother doing commentary on this. It's like, okay, you know what this is. Got the wood lights. Suburban. I love my Suburban. It's ever so slightly newer than this one. Shop Merc. Coupe. 40. We're inside the museum. There's music, so there's gonna be a lot of short clipping in this video. So I said they do have the microcar exhibit going on right now. Barris Custom 40. I gotta be very careful today because I don't want this to go up the first time. I was just showing some guys some pictures of me and my daughter getting the 40 in the backyard the other day. It's pretty funny. All right, first microcar, King Midget. There's American built. These were a kit car. You can order through like Popular Mechanics. Almost like driving a go-kart on the street. Yes, these do get licensed with a plate, and they are street legal. This one has a plate on it. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I used to own this car. This is a Vespa 400. My dad and I used to own. I'm very sure this is the same car. Yep, Vespa made a car. So yeah, the Vespa 400cc two-stroke. That's the actual one I used to own. Got a Messerschmitt cabin roller. I've never owned one of those, and they're very expensive to own. Of course, Messerschmitt actually built airplanes. A 1936 Indian Chief motorcycle. Maybe they have some Vespa scooters here. A BMW, 1942 BMW German military motorcycle. And a Zundap World War II era German military motorcycle with sidecar with bad guy logo on the front. I just use the term bad guy because I don't know what YouTube is happy with, so we'll just leave it. You know what I'm talking. You know darn well what I'm talking. Mercedes-Benz, obviously German military World War II era dignitary type vehicle from 1939. So you can fill in the blanks on that one. A Peel microcar owned by Galpin Auto Sports. Of course, these were made in Great Britain. I believe this is one of the modern Peels, looking at the engine. Of course, these were most famous from their appearances on the television program Top Gear. Here's a vehicle that needs no introduction to our viewers, the Ed Roth Surfite. I believe this one's owned by Galpin as well. I know they own a lot of the Ed Roth cars. And 48 Divco Helms Bakery truck. Of course, I grew up near the bakery building on Venice Boulevard, which has been is now for various uses. I know for a long time it was an antique store down the Helms Bakery near Culver City. I think it is Culver City technically. That's your bread, your cookies, your donuts. There's still a few of these that kick around at different car shows. I know Peterson has one. All right, 59 Fiat Abarth Zagato 750. That is gorgeous. The 67 Mini Marcos GT Elmo. Never heard of it. I bet my dad was still around. He could probably tell you everything about this car.
Yeah.
There's DC-3 aircraft. Got an NSU World War II era German tracked motorcycle vehicle type thing. Look at that. Motorcycle with tank tracks. 1945 Indian Chief military model. '56 Dodge bumper car. This is what you would have got if you went to the state fair or amusement park back in the 50s. They used to tell you not to ram in the front, but you always did anyway. You know you did. I did. Probably back when they were still fast before they slowed them down. And it's got the pole. You remember the sparks used to come off. You remember. Come on, you remember. So it needs no introduction, especially since I'm wearing a People Mover shirt and I'm a big Disney nut. This is an Autopia car from Disneyland, 1967. That is the real deal. These are much better looking than the current ones. A 66 Honda 50cc racing motorcycle. The garbage can special. For Mark.
The Habit Burger Grill will be serving their delicious char burgers and more.
Still got some more microcars to get as well.
Thank you once again for being here and enjoy your Saturday.
I'm gonna see if I know anybody owns any of these.
Lyon Air Museum.
Zephyr. Not quite a microcar. 58 BMW Seta 300. I used to have one of these, and I picked up a girl for a date in it once. True story. I got a Go-Go Mobile 58. I used to have a friend of mine who was like an expert on these many years ago. There's an earlier Isetta. This one's like this 57. I thought the 56 is the ones without the sliding windows, but it could be a 57. This is a European model because it doesn't have the larger seal beam headlights that they have on the US model. Got a beautiful plane. 1942 Jeep. This one is a, I didn't check to see if it was a Ford or a Willys. I can't see from here. When we get to the back, we'll find out. That's where the sign is. It's a 1942, I read the check. This one is a Ford, not the Willys variety. We got an Austin, 1925 Austin Chummy. It's called a Chummy. Right-hand drive. Imagine if they marketed a car in 2025 called a Chummy. I don't think it would go down very well. Like, what do you drive? I drive a Chummy. This one's a Bugatti, 1908 Bugatti Type 10. Of course, Bugatti built some of the finest motor cars ever offered. There's another Isetta 57. This one's got the larger US seal beam headlights. Each running, they are fun to drive. Our 59 Fiat Auto Bianchina. We had a convertible, one of these many years ago. And that one is like driving a go-kart. Like the quirkiness of the Isetta, but need a back seat. Well, the BMW 600, technically not any setup. This one has two doors with a back seat. They also call them the limousine, if you can believe that. You know, more of the hot rods that are here. This coupe. Here we go, 1960 electric shopper. Back when electric cars had style. Who needs safety? Yeah, roadster. It's got a passenger. Little Model A pickup.
Try this.
Cobra. And we're going to take a turret break. A Fiat Multipla 600. This one is also a U.S. model because it's got the seal beams. Panther, 60% of the time, it works all the time. This one's from 1932. The reference is from about 20 years ago. Oh, Crosley, 1942. Of course, they used to make radios before they produced cars. 1958, Lloyd Alexander station wagon. 1943 Ural, Russian military motorcycle. I believe that the Ural is still produced to this day. Got a Volkswagen military vehicle. Of course, this design later became the thing. 44 Volkswagen Kugelwagen. There you go. That's the official name. Deeba. I'm not going to say that's all, folks, because the video's not over yet. Cool Harley. 1921 Harley with sidecar. It's a Lamborghini Countach. Go-kart. Take a look at Elmer Fudd from the other side. In 36 Hawthorne Zepp bicycle. According to the sign, it's a 1939 Tempo. Not a Ford Tempo. I can't remember the whole thing. It's German, that's all I know. It's from 1939. Fill in the blanks. There it is. Tempo Vidal. Dang it, I need parental supervision. Okay, it's the interactive zone. 41 Dodge. I think if you bring your children here, they can jump in here and have a go and take cool pictures and things like that. Got a cool Army Jeep. I don't see a plaque on this one. But we're still going to get to the outside where the show cars are as well. This might be a command one because it's got the flagpole. No, it's like for the gun. I'm sorry. How about a Ferrari go-kart for all the junior Magnum PIs out there? U.S. Navy plane, so we got to get in depth with this one, being a Navy man. Got some drag cars, and they got the equipment to light them up later. Coupe. Okay, so there's going to be airplane noises. This is the backside of John Wayne Airport, which, as many of you know, is an active airport. So if you hear jet noises, which you will, there you go, Alaska airplane just landed. They're back from Alaska. Funny story, I used to have the Car Wash soundtrack on vinyl when I was a kid, and I played it to death. It's considered, I think, the first movie with a disco soundtrack. With Richard Pryor. Who was the artist? That's right, Rolls Royce. Should do a music trivia channel. I swear. Chevy pickup. Tell you what, they were playing Dexy's Midnight Runners earlier, and they should be eternally grateful that I did not sing along.
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know
I think of traditional rods, I think of Gloria Gaynor. There you go. Early Hemi goodness. Maximum carburation there. Yeah, I can't say much about this one because I've seen Depeche Mode I don't know how many times. I lost track. There we go. Actually, my friends and I used to drive around LA in my old 68 Pontiac in high school listening to the Violator album. Oldsmobile. Hot rod. Merc Custom. Sedan. I got a 40. Somebody left the cake out in the rain. Yeah, we got a 5-window coupe. Get turned around, trying to remember which ones I didn't get. I've still got plenty of stuff to shoot here as the aircraft goes by. This one's got an LS, so a little more modern. So I have a friend of a friend who's actually on my Facebook who owns a junkyard full of classics on the way up. I may contact him as well. Going to Washington State. So I just thought of that. I need to remind myself to actually send him a message. I'm sure he'd be okay with me stopping by and doing like a quick video there. That Ford sedan we saw earlier, contemplating making the turn on that corner. Yeah, we're a little further from the music. And get away with longer clips. There you go, some airport. So that guy that makes like a ton of money just filming aircraft landing. Have you seen that guy? He's been on the news a couple times. Dude's got a live feed where he sits like by LAX and films aircraft landing at LAX, and he like kills it on YouTube. Absolutely crushes it. His commentary on the plane's landing. We got a line of 40 coupes just to taunt me.
Next week too is nice.
We'll see what it looks like. It's gonna look great.
There's a feeding frenzy. They even took down a old style train and some tracks, things like that.
Is that V29?
There we go, Zephyr. This one's got all the arms. From my Navy days, when I'm near an airplane, I just instinctively duck. You know, this one has plenty of headroom under the wing. I was on 2 aircraft carriers and I know better. There, I got some more vehicles. Bring you guys. We're almost at, this is probably going to be around an hour video, right-hand drive. That's the one we saw at the end of the roll-ins. Probably the 50.
Well, that's actually how I started to feel that one. You know, you're wearing a hat constantly, you're like, okay, that's what it looks like. I don't know. It wasn't like you're high school.
A 40 convertible. You were far from the music. They're playing Africa right now. I can hear it, and I think it's far enough where I don't have to worry about it. So we're good there. I believe I've told this story on the channel before, but here it goes. When my daughter was 8, yes, 8 years old, she wanted to go see Toto, because she's my daughter. So they were playing the right by here, actually, at the Orange County Fair, which actually I think just started, actually. So if you like the Orange County Fair, it's going on right now. So I took her to Orange County Fair to see Toto with Asia. Asia opened for them, and so she fell asleep, and so I had to wake her up at the end when they did Africa. They come out and he goes, "Are you guys ready for us to do that song?" And everyone just screamed. And of course, everybody knows Africa.
Very good, man.
Everyone knows about Blessing the Rains. But yeah, my daughter at 8 years old asked me to take her to see Toto, and she's 15 now. So something we like to do together is go to a concert, especially like 80s bands. Like I said, we're going to see Devo. We've seen Depeche Mode. She's seen The Cure. All sorts of bands. Take that out with the blower. That's Phaeton.
I was looking for you.
Well, it is for sale. Remember them swap meet rules. Anytime you see something for sale, remember to check the date of the video. Yeah, Roadster pickup. So actually, X is playing at the OC Fair, but I cannot get my daughter. She will not go to any fair, even LA County Fair anymore. I don't know what the deal is. So we can go see X, but it's at the OC Fair. And she's like, I don't want to go to the fair. I'm like, okay. Yeah, the crowds are definitely rolling in now. We only have a couple of rows of cars to get through here.
Pinstriping.
That's a Dodge.
That's the style.
Oh, this is B25 Mitchell.
I don't know about That's what I think I want.
This color's pretty cool. I don't think we've ever seen a car this color.
Like advancing tiny
Chevy Fleetmaster convertible.
We took the coast, so we took longer. What I would have said. Give it. We'll make it next level. I'm there. afraid to ask.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here at Lyon Air Museum in Santa Ana, California for the Hot Rods on the Tarmac 2025. Later on, I got Glendale Cruise Night, so I got to go home, get this video up, rest, soak my feet or something, then bring that one to you guys. We got the big trip to the Pacific Northwest coming up next week, so there'll be some great videos for that one. I don't even know what it's going to be, but we have 2 planned. We got other ones that will probably be unplanned. Well, I'll bring them to you anyway. Lots of good stuff. Check the tentative list. It'll be in the comment section shortly after the video post. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.